Hey, good evening everybody. What's going on? Hey, what's up Mask Geek? What's up Mini Marvels? Nice you to be here. Hoge Roller. Nice you to be here too. How's it going, you guys? How's it going? How have you been? How was the weekend? Mine was good. Sorry, I hear some audio. There we go. How's it going? Yeah, I was not sure what I was going to paint tonight. I have a bunch of stuff laying around, obviously, but I noticed that I still have my Landspeeder to go, and that I have to finish soon, or I want to finish soon because I want to run it. Yeah, my weekend was good. Obviously I had the tournament, you guys. The tournament was the tournament that Rick was organizing. It was this weekend on Saturday. It started around 10, I think. And you know what? We did very good, you guys. We did very good. I went 2-4-0, so I did 2 wins, and I lost one game, which was the middle game, and it was just a bad matchup, really. Overall in the tournament, I think I went 4th or 5th. I'm not sure. But I'm super happy. There's lots to say about the tournament because obviously this was my first one. So yeah, I was just I was kind of nervous going into it because I was afraid that I was going to be like the rookie there, you know. And it turned out that pretty much everybody there had their first tournament. So this was a good way to ease into it. And I went up against a bunch of really nice people. It turned out that there was more people than we had anticipated on. So I think we counted on like 8 people, and I think it turned out to be 12 or something. So we had to, or Rick, he had to make sure there was another table available. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know, Hoge Roller. I think you said that to me once, but yeah, like the tournament, guys. Seriously, it went so well. I didn't expect this at all. I thought I would maybe win one game. Like the list that I was running, obviously the Bright Tree Village is not the best list, especially on a skirmish, but it went super well, and I had some very nice plays. The EWOKS, I just played them very aggressively because the tournament was like an objective based tournament. It was just a set objective in the middle. And I just thought, the murder bears, just get them in there. I have like a Scout 1 move at the beginning of the game as well because of Forest Dwellers. Forest Dwellers is a card that lets you make one move and then you get a dodge token. So you can spend that dodge token even though you're out in the open. They're a little bit safer, So I just went berserk and just went to the objective, claimed the objective basically in the first round. So yeah, the Angry Bears killed some Empire scum. Yeah, I actually they did. I even landed the final blow on. This was not Empire, but General Grievous. I killed him with one of my spare murder bears, which was really funny. So yeah. It was cool. Let me just give a quick recap. So this is going to be in probably this week's video as well, because I shot some footage there, obviously. But let's just recap. We were there at 10. Rick gave a little introduction, and then I went up against a guy that played. He played, droids, separatists. So he played lots of B1 battle droids, 2 droidicas, General Grievous, and a Magna Guard, I think. So I was kind of afraid of his Grievous, obviously, because he gets to attack with the 4 lightsabers that he has. He has a normal attack that are 2 lightsabers, but he has Arsenal 2, I think, which means he can use his other lightsabers as well. I was very afraid of him, but the guy, he was really not that aggressive. So he just kind of hanged on the back, on the side a little bit, while my murder bears just stormed up front, you know. And when I saw that he was going to leave his he was going to leave his Grievous right there, bodyguarded by his Magna Guard, I went with Chewbacca in the ATST, full focus on those 2 units, you know, like Grievous and the Magna Guards. And as soon as you start scoring in the second round, so as soon as he thought, like, okay, now I'm going to go to the middle, he lost like 3 of his Magna Guards. You only have 4, and he had some wounds on Grievous as well. So he was in a bad spot there. His B1 droids, he didn't move them up because he had like an anti-armor, and he thought he was just going to shoot Chewbacca and get him down, but it's impossible basically in skirmish. That's one thing that I learned. Like, you're not going to take off 11 wounds of an ATST in skirmish. You better just kind of ignore him, you know. Maybe immobilize him, you know. If you do like, I think 8 damage, then he gets like a weapon damage, or he gets some sort of other debuff basically. So yeah, he was just kind of hanging in the back and not really playing the objective game. And by that time, I had moved up my murder bears so much. They were in heavy cover. Well, the murder bears in heavy cover, they get an extra cover because of the low profile. They are small bears, so they get an extra cover. They were impossible to hit. So yeah, it you know, he was in a very, very bad spot, and I just swarmed. And then at the last round, I just we had a time limit, and we were at round 4. I think I already scored, and I just went on with my Rebel Troopers, the units that I have, and with Leia, you know, did some attacks with Leia and Chewie, you know, the synergy that I was talking about before, where Leia can shoot with Chewie's attack pool combined with her own, which is insane. I think that's what kind of chewed off a lot of wounds from Grievous. So yeah, that was the first game. It was actually it was a nice game because it was a learning game for the other player as well. But he had that same thing that I had, you know, in the beginning. Like, ooh, I don't want to lose my models, but I know you just have to go forward. And yes, Mask Geek, my training sessions with Rick really, really paid off, because without them, you know, if I didn't play 4 games or something with this list, I would be pretty lost, I think. So yeah, super happy that I did that in hindsight. So my second game, I went up. I have to check. I have the list here. Yeah, I went up against the Geonosians, and that was really, really hard actually. That was the one game that I lost also. Geonosians, they're pretty new in Star Wars Legion. They can fly. They have like a free jump too, I think it was, and they can attack. So basically, they can. Let's say this is a piece of terrain, and this is the ground level. They can go like this, whoop, shoot everything without cover. You guys, death from above, I think it's called, without cover, and then they can go back. So yeah. Oh, thank you, praise the Omnisaya. Kat, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Good evening. That's a good way to come in. How are you, Omni? How are you? I was just talking about the tournament. So yeah, they have this death from above thing, which is the perfect counter. Mask Geek, thank you very much as well. Come on. Oh, I think it says hype train again. I'm still not sure what it is. I'm sorry. But here we go. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. So as I was saying, oh, thank you so much, Mini Marvels. Just right when I'm in my... Thanks guys. Thank you guys so much. You are too nice. You are too nice. And welcome then. De Macron. Thank you so much. Thanks, you guys. I was just talking about how I got slaughtered in my second match. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you. Why is this happening? Is there a particular reason? Do you like my stories? Thank you so much, Omni. You're streaming again this Wednesday, right, Omni? Thank you so much. Thanks so much. If you do not follow Praise the Omnisaya yet, first of all, best username ever. Second of all, she does really amazing leather working, and I really I was actually only in for the first stream like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, I'll get in this one. Oh no, I was in the last one as well, I think. But anyways, very cool stuff. And I direct messaged her about maybe doing a commission. So if you want to get some leather working done, I think Omni is very busy though. So so yeah. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I was talking about the Geonosians. They have the death from above thing. It neglects my cover. So what I was just talking about, when my EWOKS are in cover, they get extra cover. But when they're not in cover, they're just fucked basically. So yeah. I lost, I think, most of my EWOKS turn 2. So there was nothing more that I could do other than just shoot with Chewbacca and, go in with Chewbacca to the objective. But it was useless. He had so many models, and yeah, it was just it's just kind of, it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And it turned out, yes, the Geonosians are the perfect counter against the Bright Tree Village EWOKS. So yeah, it was to be expected that I lost that one. And I gave up I wanted to give up, but then I remembered that every point that he gets, like every victory point that he gets, he can you know, it matters for the rest of the tournament. So I couldn't do that, you know, because he would get like 2 more points or something. And I think he actually finished first or second, this guy. So yeah. You saw the book bag. That was the last one. Yeah. I think I saw that one actually. So yeah, check out Prissy Omnisaya. Be sure to follow her. Follows are free, obviously, and it's very interesting to see something else than miniature painting every now and then. Although, are you going to do miniature painting, Omni, or? And then we had the last game. I went up against Rebels, which was a little bit weird. Obviously, I for thematic sake, I don't really like that. But I went up against Rebels. This guy, he was very he had a very cool rebel list with just a normal rebel officer, rebel commander officer, and like a generic one. And then he had like pathfinders, and he had rebel troopers, and just an ATRT. But he had some really cool units in his basic, some really cool models in his basic rebel trooper unit. So that was pretty interesting to go up against. This was a very tight game, the last one. I have to say that with the second game, I had a little bit of a dip, like a bit of a, you know, I was tired, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, not on stream though. Okay, cool. Well, the leatherworking is very cool to look at. I enjoy it a lot. But the last game was a very close one against the rebel player. He had a good game plan, but he was a bit afraid of the ATST. And lots of players were afraid of the ATST. One of them though, my second one, my second game, he kind of ignored the ATST, you know? So, hey, what's up, Banka? How have you been? Also, if you do not know Banka, be sure to check him out as well. He kickstarted my Twitch channel basically. So good evening. He was one of the first ones that I talked to a lot on Twitch, and yeah, was cool. He's a weirdo. Don't listen to him. Yeah. But yeah, so the tournament, it was amazing, guys. It was cool. That, like I just to finish it off, the last game that I played, it was super close. He kind of made a mistake by trying to kill me while he actually just had to take an objective, you know. If he would have taken that objective, it would have been maybe a tie, or at least it would be like 2-1 instead of 2-0. But yeah, I ended up in a good place. I was surprised by that. I got 2 prizes actually, which I can show you a little bit later. I'll have to get it. Got like 2 limited edition cards for Star Wars Legion, or 3 actually. I think I got a Chewbacca limited edition, which is really cool, and I got, I think, the Pike Syndicate or something. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. The group was a lot of fun. There was lots of different kinds of players, like I said, and yeah, enjoyed it a lot. It was very cool day. and just a lot of fun. And this will be every quarter. And the next tournament is going to be next quarter, obviously. And I'm going to bring something else. So the plan is to do a different list for every single one of those tournaments. And I am going to show off what I'm working on. It's an 800 list though. It doesn't matter. I just quickly, before we start painting, I wanted to go over the new releases from Adepticon that came to Star Wars Legion. Just very quickly, I'm not going to talk about these a whole lot because I think most of you have seen this. The Range Troopers, the Empire gets some more love, like always. Very cool unit, I think. I think Rick is going to pass on these. I think they're very, very cool though. Range 1 to 4, as you can see, which is pretty good. Apart from that, what do they have? Yeah, so this is a long one. Apart from that, you can just add some more people to it. So yeah, these are the Range Troopers. I think everyone is lurking, Babanka. Or just for now, at least. Then we got these. The Clone Commanders. The Clone Commandos, I should say, sorry. Let's see what they have. They have a 1-2 suppressive. Black and white, 4 models. For 75 points, that's actually pretty good. Bonjour, Fiddy Jazz on YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? I was just talking about the tournament. I'm not sure if you missed it, but so yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to getting into Republic as well. So yeah, Omni is playing Baldur's Gate with Lorna and Kirsty. All right, cool. You just arrived, Fiddy Jazz. Well, just a quick recap for the tournament. I ended up I'm not even sure, but 4th or 5th place in around 12. So that's pretty good. I won 2 games, lost 1, and I lost against the Geonosians. And the Geonosians are basically the perfect counter. The perfect counter against my Ewoks. That's what I learned because of the death from above. You know, my Ewoks, they need to have cover because only then they can, then they're low profile triggers. But I didn't have any cover, so I got murdered. This was my 2nd game. But other than that, it went very, very well. The tournament was really, really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Was a lot of new players. Yeah, it's a good result for a first tournament. Yeah, I think so too. I was excited, and it was nice. I was like I said many times before, I was kind of nervous that I was going to be that guy that took very, very long with everything and blah blah. But it turned out that I was not the I was not the only noob there. So that was good. And I'm really happy that I played some practice games with Rick in advance, because it really paid off. I just went in really aggressive with the EWOKS, and that helped out. And it was just so fun to run Chewbacca and to see people's reactions on Chewbacca. So yeah, had a lot of fun. So these clone commandos, I was actually thinking, this is a really weird thought that I had, but I needed dice for the tournament because I didn't have enough. And then I almost bought the Clone Wars core set. Almost. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Jace? How have you been? Are you streaming later? Or are you not streaming on Mondays? I'm not sure. So yeah. So yeah, I was thinking about getting the starter set for the clones, but you know, yeah, I got something else for this month. You know, the new month started, and like I said before, I have like kind of like a budget for the hobby. And yeah, I'm well on my way to going through that going through that budget, because I'm getting into the Mandalorians, you guys. Yes, into the Mandalorians. So yeah. Is he a DM for D&D? Okay, cool. But yeah, in you know, I didn't get the clones yet. I didn't want to get that. It was a bit too much, you know. Maybe in a while. And I have to focus on my rebels, like I said before, you know. So these are not for me, not now. They're very cool though. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, we got the Bad Batch. Yeah. Yeah, super cool. They're 160, and I don't really get how these upgrades work. Viddy Jazz, I'm not sure if you know. Maybe you can explain, but yeah. I think you just have to take all of them, right? I mean, they have zero units, zero models here, but the voice of the void say you must purchase the Mandalorians. Yeah, Banka, I already did buy them. They're coming in tomorrow. I got Clan Ren. They're also the Mandalorian Resistance. And I got Sabine Wren. So yeah, I'm getting Mandalorians. And that's going to be a very like one part that made me decide on Mandalorians is because it's going to be really fun to paint up because of all the different colors, you know. Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, Viddy Jazz, I didn't even read that properly. I wanted to do a video about this actually. And I knew this, but I forgot. Yeah, so you have to equip basically everybody except for Omega. Well, so Omega is just an objective taker, I guess. So Bad Batch, pretty cool. Yeah. So they also got some love. Now, finally, some new rebels. Oh, finally, we got a lot with the rebels, but I love this unit. I love this unit. They're probably not going to be very good, but I just like the sculpts on these. I just like the way they look. They look like a bunch of criminals a bit. And I like that. Yeah, they are super cool. So yeah, but this is Q4 2024, so it will take some time. Star Wars Legion, Atomic Mass Games, they are pretty slow. With releases, I think like they don't release a lot of stuff like GW does. So they have a roadmap until I think the beginning of 2025 or something. And what I just showed, that's all that's coming out basically. With some other stuff. There's some other stuff coming. I love these rebels too because I love the series Andor. Yes, exactly. This is instant buy for me. I love these. I love that they have some more alien races in there now. They're doing good. There's no cards for these, right? No, there's no cards for these. That's too bad. But this is going to work very well in the rebel theme that I have. I know that like my Bright Tree Village, it was really a project apart from the rest. That's how I kind of made them, you know. But these, yeah, I really like these. So yeah, some more Imperials actually. The Riot Control Squad with some of the K2 Imperial droids look very cool. I think these are just going to be like kind of like melee stormtroopers. Although I see a very big gun as well, so I'm not sure how these are going to work. They might just have a shield. Yeah, these are very cool, and it looks like they're using one of the, what's it called, the DL something, so like the shotgun. This is going to be scary, but we'll see. What I like about these, what I really like about these is the shields with the black and white. Somehow, it's really good looking, and I think these are also from Endor, from the Endor series a bit, right, Fiddy Jazz? I mean, with the writing that's going on there, the beginning of the rebellion and everything. What else did we? Oh yes, we got the crab droids. I have to be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of these at all. But people like them. People like them a lot. It's just not my my cup of tea. Very curious to see what they're going to do though. They're probably going to be moving up on a lot of stuff. Climbing on a lot of stuff. I'm just not a fan of this particular thing, and not even in the Clone Wars. I didn't like these. But you know, to each his own. And then I think we also got the... Oh yeah, this is a terrain pack, which I thought was really odd. Here, now we're talking about Q1 2025. But yeah, this is a terrain pack. It's actually not that odd because they do terrain packs and then they get a couple of cards, a couple of missions and stuff. So maybe that's the idea. I'm not sure. Pretty cool though. I'm not really into terrain that much. I don't do a lot with terrain because obviously I have Rick that has like that has a lot of stuff going on, and I don't usually really host games or anything. So, but still pretty cool. This looks like it's going to be maybe as large as a barricade. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're nice pieces. I'm just very curious on how expensive these are going to be. Rick the Terrain Man, yes. Yeah, it's actually that's very nice. It's pretty unbelievable what he managed to do the last couple of weeks. You know, like the entire tournament, all the tables were from him actually, and they were fun to play. People liked them a lot, so yeah. Then we got the Aqua Droids, which I don't like either. But overall, I don't really like droids, like the Separatist army. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not getting into these. Use one for a diorama display base. Yeah, that is true though. But if I'm going to do anything Tatooine or like Outer Rim kind of stuff, I'm probably going to do like a scratch build or something anyways. So yeah. Maybe have a nice display for the rebels that I have, like for my army. That could be cool. Oh yeah, and now we're getting to some other interesting stuff. The ARF trooper unit. I guess this is just a very, very long range unit. I'll have to check that. But it's also for 2025, as you can see. So, you know. The cool thing about this, though, is that it comes with a Jedi attachment, and this means that we're finally going to have like custom Jedi opportunities in Legion. I always miss that because, you know, obviously you can run like your own model on a Luke Skywalker or whatever, but it's just nice that they give you the opportunity because they also kind of play into the, or I'm not sure if they are, but it feels like that. They kind of play into the 3D printing things. There's so many cool alternate Jedi sculpts for Star Wars Legion. This is perfect for that. This is absolutely perfect for that. What I not sure about though is that these guys, the ARF unit, you have an ARF Trooper Jedi attachment. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but yeah. I guess we'll see about that. And the Jedi attachment, this seems to be like one model, like one base model. As you can see, it looks very much alike. This one has the dual saber though. This one has a hood, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. Would be cool if they have some different head options for this as well. And otherwise, you know, 3D printing is going to be your best friend. And soon enough, or maybe even now, I'm not even sure. I have to check. But Mini Marvels also has some alternate Star Wars Legion stuff now, I think. I'll check that out in a bit whenever we get painting. I mean, we're an hour in again. Are they already online, Mini Marvels? Probably. I was just a bit caught up in the tournament, so I haven't checked. Yes. Oh, now tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah. Did you figure it out with the Tusken Raiders? So yeah, alternate Jedi sculpt, very, very cool. I hope this comes to Rebels as well, though, because that will be bullshit if it's only Republic. But by that time, Q1 2025, I will also have a Republic army, I think. I'll probably going to have a Republic army pretty soon. Maybe not a full army, but I'm starting with skirmish. Then again, you know, like I did with Rebels now. So yeah. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi resculpt. I actually didn't really like this resculpt. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I didn't like. I like the old one. I like the old one. Like his pose. I liked it more. Okay, yeah. Grievous gets a resculpt as well. The summer of 2025, you guys. That's. I didn't expect this actually. From, like, I expected that these resculpts were just going to get done sooner rather than later. But this is still a long time away. I prefer Obi-Wan. Oh god, don't get me started, VDGS. I had to, maybe I have to clip that little thing or see in what stream it was, because oh lordy lord. I was actually crying when Celestian, I think Celestian showed it. So yeah, resculpt. Not interested in this. Where are the... There was also Rebel Troopers hard plastic resculpt. Is that seriously the only one that I don't have a picture of? That's a bummer. Because the weird thing with the Rebel Troopers was... Fiddy Jazz, I'm not sure if you've seen them. But the Rebel Troopers got a resculpt as well. Or they're getting a resculpt in 2025 somewhere. But they have like a long range weapon there all of a sudden. So I think their card is going to change. The normal Rebel Troopers. The card might change. So yeah, we're going to have to see what's up with that. You might mix it with a new unit of rebels. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're just doing... Yeah, but it's going to take a long time. 2025. Summer Q2 of 2025. That's a long time. But yeah, this is the roadmap for Legion. When is the Rebel Sleeper unit coming out? Yeah, okay, so this is going to be 2024. For me, the Rebel Sleep, that's going to be the first pre-order that I'm ever going to do on anything Star Wars Legion, but whenever this is out, I am going to get that sleeper cell unit because I think it is awesome. It's funny because it is right up my alley. From what this is the reason why I paint rebels, because they can look like this, you know. I love this. I like it a lot. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're an hour in, but you know, whatever. I just wanted to show off. This might only be interesting for VDJazz though. Going through this quickly. This is the next list that I'm going to run. It's an 800 point list. Let me just turn off my... let's see. Cool mini marvels. I cannot wait to see what comes up in the shop. And me and Rick, we have been talking about it. So yeah, we're surely going to get some. Rumble commandos are really cool to paint. Not sure if you have them. No, I do not have them. This is actually a pretty bizarre list that I am working on right now. Yeah. This is a pretty I don't know if this is going to work, but I want it to work, so I'm going to make it work somehow. A rebel officer, generic one, without any upgrades, I think. Ahsoka Tano, which I already have. I have all of these. Tomorrow I will have all of these. Ahsoka Tano, which I have. Sabine Wren is coming in tomorrow. The Rebel Troopers, just the naked Rebel Troopers, 3 times because I need them. And there's no core options for Mandalorians yet. Then I got 2 times the Mandalorian Resistance. And then we get a Clan Ren. Really struggle to understand that layout. You know what? I might change over to something else anyways, VDJazz. But this is just easy. I mean, you understand the layout, right? This is the... See? It's all the symbols. Specials. Yeah, so I am not sure if this is going to... This is probably a very, very ridiculous list. But yeah, I might just try it. No. My army's on the right, VDJazz. Yeah. Yeah, you just pick from whatever you have here, basically. It was weird to me as well, but I just used this. It's just going to be this, like an officer, Ahsoka Tano, Sabine Wren, 3 times Rebel Troopers, naked, Mandalorian Resistance with the jetpack rockets 2 times, which is going to be fun. Oh, I love this. So yeah, I'm gonna try it, and if I fail, then I will try again, and if I fail, I will try again. I will make it work somehow. This is the way. That's funny that I say this is the way. This is the way to run mostly Mandalorians. The only thing that I could change is get Ahsoka Tano out and get Din Djarin in, or get Boba Fett in, like old Boba Fett. Then I have even more Mandalorians, but yeah. I'm gonna make this work. Somehow. So yeah. I do want to check though if I can quickly make a skirmish list for this. So let's go to skirmish. We add the rebel officer. It's starting to show up on the right here. Rebel officer. Where is she? Sabine Wren. And we have to take one core, obviously. Rebel troopers. Okay, so now we have this. On Sabine Wren. Meow meow. What's up, Face Story? What's going on? We add the Darksaber. We add the shield. And the grappling line, which is very, very nice. We're at 401. And then for this we add... Yeah, I'm not sure what we can add. Not much, not much. Just trying to make a quick list for Star Wars Legion. Jetpack rockets, maybe. Duelist on that first. Jetpack rocket on that. I think this was really good. Or offensive push gets you an aim token. Then this is really good for Clan Ren. Jetpack rockets on those. It's only 5. Sure, why not? Tristan, Ursa, Tristan are in there. Prepared supplies, which could be nice. During setup, that's a Dutch token, obviously. I mean, it could be okay. Offensive push. Yeah, again, offensive push probably, because it's that good. We could add another unit of rebel troopers. Or we could give this guy vigilance, which is always a good thing. Portable scanner. Could be good. Well, there's some flexibility in this, as you can see. Five activations then. Maybe we can add the heavy. Yes, we can. We can add another rebel trooper. Yes, we can. Or we get a medical guy. This could be a list. So we're at 497. This could be a list. Yeah, this could work. Oh no, obviously. We need another rebel trooper unit. Oh lord. Okay, so -1 Z6. -1 medical. -1. Oh no, this is not going to work out. Okay, never mind. We're going to have to lose more points here. Let's say... Let's just get rid of the offensive pushes for now. Vigilance, yeah, maybe we could get out vigilance. Yes, that's fine, Omni. I've been talking a lot as well. I'll see you soon. Yeah, we do need the Z6 though, I think. Or we take the Z6. Rebel Trooper. And then we have, yeah, one more thing to go. Yes, I hope so too, Omni. I hope so too, but probably. Offensive push for 500 flat. That's okay. But the question is, do I want offensive push for... Yeah, probably. So this could be a skirmish list. Just quickly. It's not super good probably, but we'll see. Let's call it Mando Skirmish. And save it. And then we can go to the Winist profile, and here's all my lists. So yeah, the Mandos are probably here tomorrow, and I might start painting on them in Wednesday's stream. I'm going to have to check. That's going to work, but probably. But for now, I just wanna get going on this guy because we need to finish this guy. This is the Landspeeder, and I want to do some weathering. And I have to glue some parts, and obviously I need to work on these guys, the driver and everything. So yeah, have to work on this a little bit today. I did some some testing on the back, as you can see. The first thing that we need to do is just get this weapon thing glued in place. Probably going to do it like that. So first, let's just do some of that gluing. I just want to check if that weapon mount is off-centered or not in the normal. It actually is, I think. slightly off-centered in the lore, I guess. So it could go right here. It would hide my my bad freehanding. Put it on like that, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might just do it like this, and I have to touch up a bit more on the freehanding, but that's going to be fine. I think we're going to do it like this. Just a bit off center, or just a bit, quite a bit off center actually. Let's see. We have the glue. It's probably going to be dried up a bit. It's actually fine. Okay. Just put it on like that, off center. It's quite nice. And then there's 2 more of these that I need to do. And these still need to be painted, obviously, the little vents. But I will. Okay, cool. This is not really stuck in place though. Just gonna get a bit in here. All right. And then I already magnetized these. So these just will go on here when they're done. But first we need to look at the cockpit a bit. As you can see, there's some screens in there. I'm going to have to take a look. Hey, what's up, Celestian? How's it going? How have you been? Okay, so I have the interior now, a picture of the interior. It's just a bunch of colors and metallics, basically. Oh, a new desk, new painting desk. Or what? Just quickly looking at pictures of the Z6 and what I should change. Wobbling 3D printer is not the way. No, I can imagine. Good for you then, Celestian. Glad that you fixed that. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm looking at Z6 pictures. I'm actually tempted to do a little bit of weathering first. Just because I feel like it a bit more right now. Did you never get any problems with with the wobbles then. I can imagine that you did. Okay, no, before I do the weathering, I have to do some of the interior. It's just the way it is. Let's get going on the seats, maybe. Some nice brown seats. Mini Maddies, hello, welcome. We have a Mini Marvels and a Mini Maddies now. Very cool. Yeah, so let's start off with just base coating. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. I'm actually painting up this Landspeeder right now. I'm going to start on, or we're going to base the seats now with the regiment brush. So what have you been up to, Mini Maddies? What's been going on? Working a bit of gaming. Alright, alright. And what kind of gaming are you doing? Any particular game that you're into right now? Escape room simulator with some friends. Okay. Escape room simulator is just what it says on the tin, I guess. I mean, there was a time that I think it was specifically during the pandemic and everything that people did a lot of the escape room board games, right? I mean, I did a bunch, I know. It was one of those couple games. I don't think so, but I definitely will. Do you do miniature painting as well then? Maybe I do follow you, but I don't think so. Ah, okay. A painting legend in these parts. Well, I will take a look then. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. Or I do follow you. Oh, wait a sec. Now I know, I think. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Yeah, I think we talked. I think we talked in I'm not sure, maybe in Banka's stream. It's possible. For you guys that do not follow him, please do. Yeah, I think we talked for a bit there. Did you do the? Was it like gnomes or something? Maybe. Like, it's kind of like a display piece, like a diorama, or more like a bust with the gnomes. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Oh, that was legendary. Yeah, that was so cool. I didn't catch your stream yet, though. What? When do you stream? Do you have a schedule? Fridays, okay. Well, whenever I start work again, those are probably going to be the days that I can join the streams. It sounds weird if I'm not working right now, but believe me, it works. All right, cool. I will. What are you currently working on, painting wise? Do you have any big project that you're working on? Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw a little bit when I just peeked on your channel. Non-metallic metal. Still have to. Well, you know what? I'm soon. I'm going to be painting up some Mandalorians. So whenever I get the Mandalorian Din Djarin, that will be my first try at non-metallic metal. I will see how that fares for me. I did watch some of Jace's non-metallic metal stuff. Ooh, a bust. That's pretty cool. That's also a thing that I really want to try out soon. To do a bust. I'm not probably like a dwarf or something. I really enjoyed Jace painting up that Lannister hero set. Are you still working on that, Jace? You already finished. I think the mount. I think you were working on a smaller one recently, right? You did finish up the mountain, the hounds. Or are you still working on the mountain? Okay, so there's a new one then soon. Do you have Joffrey in there as well? The little asshole. Okay, maybe if you have Joffrey, you should paint him in the. Oh, that's too bad. You should paint him like his death scene, you know, when he's turning all blue. It's the only way to paint him. I'm very much a beginner at painting, but the thing that I'm getting better at since I started streaming is actually finishing stuff. So that's working out because I did a lot of painting lately on the Star Wars Legion stuff. Because I had to, you know, I had to finish it for a tournament, and yeah, and like I said, streaming has helped a lot by like finishing things. Hey, what's up, Jojo? How's it going? Is your work days a bit chiller nowadays, or what's up? Cersei, Tom, and Jamie with his hand cut off. And then the chat went away, sorry. Sorry, Cersei, Tom, hand cut off. And the Frank geezer that makes the okay, yeah. I'm not sure what his name is. Is he a maester? Oh, he shouldn't be. I'll give you a heads up when things are settled down. All right. That's so cool. I hope you're okay though. I want to see if these things on top are also colored. I think Luke Skywalker's are actually black. I don't like that too much. Ah, no, I can still paint them. I can still paint them. Still got the Stark box to do. Oh, you also have the Starks. That's cool. Back on Blood Angel for now. Cool. So, how's the tournament last weekend? I think you already discussed it earlier in the stream. Yes. You know what? It went very, very well, my man. It went very, very well. I think I ended up in fifth or fourth place. I actually managed to get 2 wins. I had my first game against. Gosh. I had my first game against separatists, so lots of B1 droids. But that was no problem. And then I went up against Geonosians, and that was a problem. They are pretty much the counter for the Ewoks. Or so it turned out to be. And then I went up against Rebels, like myself. And that was a very close game, but I won it. So yeah, I had a very, very cool, very good time. And I won 2 very cool limited edition cards, Star Wars Legion cards. I do not have a Discord, Mini Matties, but I do. I do have. You can send it to my own Discord, or you can send it in Charlie's Discord if you're there. I'm not sure if you're there. But every single time, people ask me if I have Discord. So maybe I should go and get myself one sooner rather than later. How many played in the tournament? There was 10 in the tournament, but then there was also 2 people who just randomly joined because it was in a game store. And 2 people just joined. Yeah, most streamers do have a Discord. I still have to set it up. But this is yeah, it's going to be a new thing that I'm not really experienced in Discord or anything. But a buddy of mine is, so maybe he can help me out. And yeah, so the tournament, as most of you probably know, I ran the Bright Tree Village, which is just EWOKS and Chewbacca in an ATST. And I ran Leia as the commander. And Logray was in there as well. And it was a skirmish tournament, and I didn't really think it was going to to be a competitive list or anything, but it could hold its own as long as my EWOKs are in cover and not facing Geonosians. I did a pretty good job, and I played very aggressively as well. I had to play aggressively. Hey, Max van der Woestijnen, Nederland. Alles lekker, Max. Hey, what's up, Zot? Good evening. Very nice of you to join. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great weekend. Got Viddy Jazz. I will see you later. Thanks for being here. Probably Wednesday we're going to have some Mandalorians on stream. Maybe. Maybe next week. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I do want to finish him though. Max, ja zeker. Ik ben Nederlands. Jij bent ook Nederlands. How did you... hoe heb je me gevonden, Max? So Zod, did you have a good weekend? Did some painting, maybe? Yeah, cool man, cool man. I will probably raid into you later today, Jace. Like always, it's like tradition now. If you'll be on, at least. Okay. Well, then I won't, man. Night, Jace. Let's see. Okay, yeah, cool, Jace. I will, I'll see you later then. Okay, let's see if this thing finally decided to stay in place. Like I said, I magnetized these, so these can go up here. This is cool. This works. Let's see for the other one. Yes, that also works. Cool. And it's a bit off center, I know, but that's the way. You know, it's a repurposed Landspeeder basically. So it is not fit for battle, but the rebels made it so. And yeah, the cool thing on these is obviously that this one goes on there. Whoops, this one goes on there. And then we have another one right here. And this is the gang together. I love how rebels this looks. How rebellious this looks. Cool, cool. Let's get some, maybe another layer of the brown going. I hope I can kind of recreate that color orange that I did. I think I used Everland Sunset and a bit of orange for that. So let's just see if it's going to work. And a bit of orange. Let's first see how the yellow does. Let's do yellow. It's okay, we can kind of make it a highlight, and also this is going to get weathered down quite a bit. Let's mixing some orange with that yellow. It's kind of like a completely different color, but that's all right. That's all right. It's a rebel vehicle. Let's get some more on there, and just do this one then again as well a bit. Maybe just as a highlight. Scruff marks. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That actually looks all right. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this color that I just made for some other highlights here and there. Just stepping away from Star Wars for a minute here. You step away all you want. That's all good. So you're not a big fan of the new dwarfs? No, I'm not a big fan of the new dwarfs. No, I was actually really disappointed by the new dwarfs. But I'm not sure if a lot of people share my opinion on that, but I really, really, really do not like them. Actually, to a point that I'm not going to buy any of the new sculpts. If I can get any of the old sculpts, like the ones I think the miners or whatever they have. I think they are they're resculpt or not resculpting. They're re-releasing some of the old ones, right? Those I'm interested in, but the new ones I just don't like. I just don't like the big dwarfs, basically. Not my cup of tea. But did you like him, Zot? Yeah, it's just I don't know. They really changed up. They really changed up the whole look that I enjoy about the dwarves. But this is exactly the discussion that I had with people, or discussion, the difference in opinion that I had with people who disliked the Battle for Skull Pass, for example. I do not dislike the Battle for Skull Pass. Because a lot of people say, yeah, but that really looks like shit. That box was really, really bad. I don't dislike that box. I love it a lot. I love the very small, stocky little dwarfs that GW produced in the early 2000s. And they are stepping away from that. And first of all, it's not going to fit with each other, I think. It's going to look really weird when you have like the small little miners, for example, and the new ones. Like, I think it's just going to look weird. So I won't be getting them because I think it's no, it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. Yeah, they could go like either way. I think so. They could go for like old school, or they could go for more like Age of Sigmar dwarves. And I never liked Age of Sigmar dwarves, none of them. So yeah, this is just where it stops for me, at least. Where it stops for me as the new sculpts are concerned. Like I said, like the old sculpts, they are redoing a few. I might want to, I think I just want to pick them up to have enough to have an army, basically. But that's it. And if that's not possible with only old ones, then That's fine too, but then I just won't be getting those. Let's see. And I've seen very different opinions, like always. I've seen some very different opinions on the dwarves. I've seen people that totally went berserk and hated it, and I've seen people saying praise to GW for making the dwarves great again. I guess. Yes, I do understand both sides. I mean, it's not that the new ones are ugly. My first reaction was, God, those are ugly, but that was not really fair. It's just a whole different ballpark. To be honest, I do not like most GW models. Just the Tyranids and vehicles, honestly. I think it's just a style. Yeah. I do like GW models a lot. I like a lot of the Age of Sigmar, especially the Warhammer Underworlds warbands. I used to collect most of them. I still have to paint most of them. But I do like them. I do like what they did with the Dark Angels. You know, I'm a big Dark Angels fan. Never bought any Dark Angels, but I like them a lot. The new models are very, very cool. But yeah, sometimes they just they don't quite hit it for me, and I'm a bit like, the more I play Star Wars Legion, the more I see of Star Wars Legion, the less I'm interested in GW stuff. But I still really, really like GW products. Like their models. I still like them. And maybe some of their games. I'm not sure yet. I'm not planning on playing any GW games a lot this year. maybe, like I said, yeah, probably some Blood Bowl. Maybe some Warhammer Underworlds if I can find some people to play with. Because I have a couple of warbands, like I said, and I enjoyed that game for a bit. It was really fun actually to play, and really easy going, and you know, might get back into that one day. I think it's time to do some of these metallic parts. Metal, yeah. I really just want to get to the weathering. I'm kind of, you know, I'm not sure if you have that sometimes, Celestium, but that you're just kind of done with the model, you know, and you're like, oh, let's get to the washes and stuff, please. Just kind of done with this guy. He's been laying around for such a long time. Just kind of done with him. I just wanna feel him and you know, play with it on the table and be done with it. Because it's a very good unit, supposedly, in Star Wars Legion. So I might just get to that weathering part and really mess it up good today. Hey Mini Matties, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will check out one of your streams, Fridays, Sundays, you were talking about. Cool. I'll try to be there this week. Thanks for joining anyways. Much appreciated. Good night, good night. I'm painting camo for the last 2 days on a B1 droid. Just finished his legs. Dying inside. But the B1s are supposed to be like one of those speed painting units, right? Like that you just kind of have to you can finish them fast, but I can imagine doing the camo. Did you show that off somewhere? It's almost time for the good part, you guys. I'm going to go for the rust and going for everything today. I'm done. I'm done with painting this. I want to mess it up. I want to mess it up, and the interior I can do later. But I want to mess this model up, like a proper rebel unit. It has to be messed up. I have rust effects, I have crazy stuff, and I just want to do it. Maybe what I'm doing now, like the edge highlighting with the metallic, is good. It's a good start. I have to do some washes though, maybe first in here, in the metallics. Matted aluminum for ammo paints. Okay, cool. Ammo paints. I think my dad uses that a lot. He recently got into the model hobby, the model railway thing, and he picks up a lot of stuff. Basically collections from people, like hobby collections, and he got a lot of that ammo. I think it's called Ammo, right? It's a brand. The plan was actually to run this unit tomorrow, because I'm going to play another game at Rick's. But since, yeah, I mean, I can still run it. It's not going to be the unit. These guys, the gunners, are not going to be done. Yeah, okay, exactly. Rick was third, I think. Yeah, he was third. He did very well. He had a good list, and there was one guy that was really like a really good player, really competitive player as well. I didn't go up against him. but he had like an insane amount of victory points at the end. It was insane. I think in total I had like 4 or 5 victory points, and this guy had like 12. This meant that he finished all of his games because I did not. Most of us did not finish the games. We ended at like round 4 most of the time. But this guy was super quick, and he won like he won basically every single game on every objective he won. I feel maybe he had like an optimized list or something. I'm not sure, but he was very competitive player and very experienced as well. And I think he was running Empire. Might have been a I think even with Darth Vader, but I'm not sure. Yeah. The opponents didn't stand any chance. I mean, the fact that he got 12 points, I don't even know how he did this. Let's see, because you can only score... I'm not sure if he got 12. I'm not sure if if that's even possible. But it was an insane amount that nobody was even close to. I'm not sure if it was a meta list, but yeah, probably. Probably. He was a big guy. He was or a big guy. He was let's say he was just a competitive player, I think. I didn't talk to him a lot, but yeah, he seemed to be well prepared and everything, you know. It's funny because you can see it. Most of the times you can see it. What kind of dice people have. If you have like the normal Legion dice, they are not see-through. They are just, you know, just a normal dice. If your opponent has see-through dice, you kind of know that he must have gotten those at a tournament, because you don't get those. You cannot really buy them. You can only deserve those. Or you buy them on eBay for a lot of money. And you can see it on some of their cards as well, like their unit cards. If they have like a full art fancy card, then they probably won those. Will Rick be organizing another tournament? Yes. We are actually... I think Rick is doing like quarterly skirmish games, tournaments. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's up next. I already talked a little bit before, but I'm going to run other lists. So every tournament this year, if it's really going to be a quarterly thing, I'm just going to run different lists all the time, because yeah, that seems like a lot of fun to me. To just try out some different things. Custom dice usually are not allowed in tournaments, since they are now a way to verify the balance. Sorry. There's no way to verify the balance. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if they're allowed in official tournaments. But the thing is that those custom dice, they are from Atomic Mass Games, actually. like those dice. Thank you so much for the follow, IronXTV. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. And yeah, nice of you to join our little geek corner here. I talk a lot about Star Wars Legion, about the hobby, and about all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, enjoy. I hope you'll have a good time. I usually stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, so yeah. And as you can see, my chatbot says I have a YouTube channel. If you would please, by the way, guys, let me check. It would be really, really cool if you guys could... I need 3 more subscribers on YouTube, and then I'm at 500, which is a big milestone, actually, because then I can get partnered on YouTube. So if there's anyone not subscribed on YouTube, please do, and I will be forever grateful, because I need just 3 more subs, which would be awesome. Yeah, let's go. This week's video is going to be about the tournament, by the way. 2 more now. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's actually been a little bit slow with subscribing and the YouTube overall. Like the Star Wars Legion video. Should you play Star Wars Legion in 2024? That is going very well. Up, like, still I get like hundreds of views a day on that video. I think it's at around 10k. The Pile of Shame video is obviously going pretty well. But the rest, it was a bit slow. But it's okay, you know. I just didn't expect to be at 500 subscribers after, what is it now? 2.5 months? Yeah, 2.5 months. 500 subscribers after 2.5 months. Crazy. So thank you a lot, and IronXTV, thank you so much for getting me just a little bit closer. I'm thinking about doing something cool. If I get the 500 and maybe with another Twitch goal or something, do something cool. Do some sort of giveaway, actually, because I have a bunch of products. Bunch of Games Workshop products that I don't think that I'm going to paint, and that I do think are very cool for you people. So either it's going to be like a subscriber giveaway, or yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it. I want to make it nice for everybody, obviously. But especially make it interesting for the people that have been here for a while. So yeah, I have like, for example, I have this Orc commemorative series GW model. I think it was from the Warhammer Plus that you got with Warhammer Plus. You know, I have a bunch of minis that I got from there, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to paint that up. So maybe something like that. We will see. Maybe it's going to be for the 1,000 subscribers though on YouTube. I mean, I hear that the first 500 are the hardest. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of done now with this guy. I think it is time to mess him up. Just to see what happens, you know? No, I was going to do a wash first. Okay, so let's get my messy brushes out. The start was nice and explosive. It was very, very explosive, yes. I did not expect that at all. But I did see though that like there were popular subjects, you know, that I talked about, like beginning of the year subjects, like should you play Star Wars Legion in 2024? I thought it was a very good subject. I just didn't know that there was so much Star Wars Legion minded people on YouTube. I mean, obviously I know that there are people that watch that kind of stuff because for every niche there is something like this. I just didn't know that they would find me this quickly. Check my YouTube subs. Oh, okay. Yay! Okay, so don't unsubscribe now, people, please. We're at 500. You're the best, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we are here now then. White Knight, new subscriber. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. I do have unsubscribe sometimes, like every now and then, but thank you so much. Thanks so much, guys. 500 is a amazing milestone. Like I said, I did not expect to get. I expected this after 6 months. This was the 6 months goal, and we are not even half of that at the moment. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Iron X TV. Do you stream Iron X TV? Or where did you? I'm going to look you up. 6 months, 1,000. Yeah, that will be really cool. That will be cool. I mean, I there's a lot of time that goes into like the streaming and the YouTube, so it's a lot. It's much appreciated. It's much appreciated. Thanks so much, Iron X TV. That was a very cool thing to do. Thanks. Very, very cool. Iron Brush Hobby Studio. Cool. I will. Can you be so kind and whisper that to me, Iron X? Thank you. Thank you, Celestian, you madman. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. That's too nice. That's too nice. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And yeah, welcome to the tribe. Katie Lau who? Cloud who? I got into Warhammer last year and I've fallen in love with the hobby and the community, man. I love helping out fellow hobbyists. Yeah, I see what you mean with the community. The community is amazing, and especially when you want to start streaming. I think the thing that helped me the most was when I started streaming and I didn't know anything about Twitch. I didn't know anything about how I was going to talk to people when there was nobody in the stream. That kind of stuff, you know. PMU, okay. Never mind. I'll just get. Wait. Let me just first put away this null oil because I know how these things go. Let's see. Iron Brush Hobby Studio. I'll just get it in my browser, man. What? Am I doing something wrong? Iron Brush Hobby Studio. There we go. There we go. Cool. I will. I just said 501. The 501st Legion. Hell yeah. I'm gonna give you a follow as soon as you're logged into. As soon as I'm logged into Instagram. Oh, you went to Adepticon? $502. Awesome. Oh, Celestian, you're off to bed. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the gift sub again. You're a boss. Thank you so much. You're awesome, and I will see you again maybe Wednesday. Wisconsin, USA. Cool, very cool. I wish I could go to Adepticon. That will be awesome. I have to keep up the streak. Cool. I might, by the way, Celestian, I might see if I can enter the Dutch Stream Awards this year. It's at the end of the year, and it's almost like a reason that I started streaming. It's because I saw that, and a bunch of people that I know they organize it. And I was like, maybe I can do it. The thing though is I don't know if English is okay, or if it has to be like Dutch. I'm not sure. But how did you get into Warhammer, Ironx? Did you just... Was it YouTube? That actually looks pretty dope. Alright, cool Zat. Wel trusten. I'll talk to you soon. And thanks. I'm super happy that we finally hit the 500. It took a good week or something. I was stuck at a certain number. For a while. And then it climbed up again, and now thanks to IronX, we're there. Okay, guys, so this is going to be quite messy. You'll see me do all kinds of messy stuff, but it's part of the it's part of the deal with Rebels. This is going to get messy anyways. I'm really gonna mess this one up. All these cool people hanging out here deserve the credit. They've been sticking with you for a while now. Yeah, they have been. It's I mean, it's like I said, it's such a cool little community that we have on Twitch, and mine it's relatively small still, but it's pretty close, I can say. You know, like people are actually joining every week. You know, it still seems so weird to me somehow. When is the next YouTube video? It's going to be this Friday, and it's going to be about the tournament, the Star Wars Legion tournament that I went to this weekend. And I shot some images of the tournament, but obviously I couldn't do a lot of video shooting because I was playing. So it's going to be talking, and it's going to be showing off my Bright Tree Village, like the finished version of it. And then yeah, maybe talk about what's going to be next or something. I'm not sure yet. I have to write a script for it. But yeah. Let's grease this guy up, you guys. It's going to get messy up in here. But IronX, when are you planning on doing streaming yourself? And do you have an idea for a schedule, or how's that going to go? Like I said, guys, I'm destroying it. This is the way. It's going to be one hell of a mess when I'm done with it. But it's going to look the rebel part. I do very infrequently right now, and I'm currently looking for a temporary job while I want to get into college this fall. I'm not really looking to build a huge following for the time being. Just sharing my work and hanging out with cool people and seeing what other people are working on. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it. For me, it like. I've always approached YouTube as work, basically, because I used to run a YouTube. I was a YouTube channel manager, basically, as my job, and I'm still a videographer. So when I start a YouTube channel and streaming and stuff, I take it quite serious. I just want to have the, I want to be consistent and I want to deliver prime quality. And the quality is especially true for YouTube. So I always want to have like a high quality productions for my YouTube. And but I figured out that, like, especially with the streaming, it's just such a cool community, and I met so many cool people already in the past couple of months, the past 2 months or something. I did not see that coming at all, and that should be the main goal. Just have a nice time, hang out with people. Let's get it messy up in here, guys. Rust streaks. Oh god, there we go. Or should I maybe first do... Wait, I have to do some metallic weathering. Because that is not done. What I do see though is this model badly needs a matte varnish. Because it looks shiny on some places, as you can see, and that's not how I want it at all. This is for a specific game. It's for Star Wars Legion. I've been kind of obsessed with Star Wars Legion for the past couple of months now. And I'm actually collecting the Rebels for now. Star Wars Legion Rebels. And I enjoy it a lot. I really like Star Wars Legion. The game is so good. It's such a good game. And I've played a lot of Warhammer. But I absolutely fell in love with Star Wars Legion over the past couple of months. Although I already had like the core set and everything. But the game just really... Yeah, it really got to me. These have some amazing models. I only painted a squad of short troopers so far. I want to get another squad of them to see if I can paint them better than my first go at it. Yeah, that's always an interesting take on it, right? Going back to it and see how you did. What about clear bases? You know what? I had a whole discussion about that. Hey Doris? I had a whole discussion about clear bases. I'd love to have clear bases, but I also think it's kind of a hassle. For some tournaments, clear bases are not even allowed because they never have the right slope or something on the base for the measurement tools. I think it's a bit of, I don't know. The hard thing is to choose for Star Wars Legion, like to choose what kind of bases you're going for. But my friend, he has clear bases. You can probably see him in one, like my Should You Play Star Wars Legion video that's up on my YouTube. If you want to check that out, my friend, he has clear bases on his stormtroopers and it looks absolutely amazing. I have to say it looks really, really cool. And I might do it, but I'm not getting I'm not getting like the tournament legal ones and that kind of jazz. It's too much, you know. I can get like an entire Republic army for that probably. So I'm not going to do that. Like these specific ones are really, really expensive. Let's see what I can do with some rust. Like I said. Messing it up pretty good. It needs a it needs a glass varnish later, and maybe I'll do another pass of highlights or whatever. I'm not sure yet. It's just really, I'm a very messy painter normally, so I'm just going to see how it goes, and yeah. So these are the rust streaks. Let's see how they do. Well, they do smell a lot. Okay. I think you're right. I would like to. I think it should be. Yeah, like tournament league. Yeah, you know, I've been on the fence of bases for a long time now. I have to be honest with you, because I did Tatooine bases, but then I went for an ATST. You know, Chewbacca in the ATST. So then I went for Endor bases, and now I have a whole rebel force with all kinds of different, yeah, with Tatooine and Endor bases. It kind of bothers me a bit, but yeah, I mean, it's first world problems, right? And nice painting on your speeder. Thanks a lot. As you can see, I'm kind of just messing around, really just messing around. It's I was always going to really mess this one up, and I'm doing a pretty good job at that, I think. It's starting to look destroyed. I actually want to do like light panel lining with this rust. See if that amounts to something. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Do a very heavy one there. I want to try out the brass and rod painted method of mounting aerial. The brass. I'm not sure what you mean, Iron X. It's grimdark now. It's a bit more durable, and painting it black causes most people to visually ignore it, whereas the weird plastic just means stick out worse. Ah, okay. I'm curious to see how that looks actually. I can imagine though that it would work like that. The theory seems legit. Okay, cool. So I messed this one up pretty good. This is actually the first time that I'm like really weathering anything. I think I'm gonna, like, I did lots of rust now. I think I have to add some metallics to that. And I have to say, it doesn't really show on camera, but I'm super happy with it. Starting to get happy with it, let's say it like that. It looks too shiny on camera, but it's not that shiny. Matte varnish will help, like I said. Starting to look cool. Definitely starting to look cool. This with the guys. Still need to paint them up, obviously. I love this model so much. It was one of the first Star Wars Legion models that I bought, actually. Just because I thought it was so cool. And then the glass. I still need to mess up the glass a bit too. I saw a tutorial on that, actually. I think I want to do some more like real chipping though on this one. But so far so good, I think, right? I really like this model. This is just one of the coolest, I think one of the coolest Star Wars Legion models, period. I do have the speeder truck to go though, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. I think I'm going to save the chipping for the next stream, and I might just close it off for today, you guys. Just one more time, wanted to show you the magnetization options that I had for this. Always handy to have to magnetize your models, especially with these with more options. So yeah, magnetizing, always a good idea. I decided to leave this one open. You could actually close it off, but I mean, it just looks cool. And what I have to do in the inside is paint up a few cables, like do some red cables, some green cables maybe, something like that. But yeah, for now I am very, very happy with it. Also with the free handing, this was the first time that I ever did free handing, and I'm pretty satisfied with how it looks. Especially this part, the roughed off part. This could be a bit rougher, as you can see. This is too bright still. Yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. Yeah, like I said, with the dudes on it, it's even cooler. I'm feeling it. I'm going to check out who we can raid into soon, because I'm gonna close it off soon. Let's see, Lorna is online. We have these. Okay, we're going to raid into D6, but not before. Wait a sec. Yeah, not before. I thank you guys so much for watching, and as you might know, might not know, I do streams every Monday and every Wednesday. It might change up soon, depending on how my work schedule is going to be. I'm going to be working again soon, and yeah, we're going to have to see what times are going to be the best for me. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, yeah, so I just created a raid, you guys. I want to thank you very, very much, and from the bottom of my heart, for reaching the 500 subs on YouTube. And that was mainly thanks to you, IronX. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making that happen in such a short amount of time. I asked you, and you were here, and it happened. So thanks a lot, and thanks a lot everybody for just being here, for watching. New videos going to be up this Friday. It's about my very first Star Wars Legion tournament that I participated in this weekend. Had a lot of fun, learned a lot. Just overall very, very cool. We're going to raid into D6. He's a friend of mine. On Twitch here, helped me out a bunch of times. Just an amazing dude. Follows are free, remember that. So follow this man, he's amazing. And I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. And check out the video for Friday. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for everything. Bye bye.